special. Going to be coming out yet again.
Do it.
Yeah, I think support Camille's probably where you want to go with this one. I don't think there's any other real option. Yeah. Wow. T1,
oh, that was bad.
Yeah, T1 fans out in force today. A source of advantage here for KT theoretically, as Ona does have his ulti available. He's just going to steal away the red and wander away slowly. That's the strategy. Arya thinking about coming through from an Emperor's Divide, as there is the Cyclone. Ona is real dead. That's first blood. Going to the Azir. Well, Faker could be in trouble, as there's the Emperor's Divide. His ulti was on cooldown, and Arya just picks up the kill. Second one going over to KT without a response from T1 just yet.
Now I feel.
What do you mean? I'm
betrayed.
actually being. Abyssal Dive is a fantastic engage tool.
It's all right. I wouldn't call it fantastic.
Oh, there's the ulti out from Rascal. He has ignited as well. Zeus could be in trouble, but
what?
Nope, just popped. I wasn't expecting the Bristle to just be expunged like that. Let's group him up. Let's check it out.
You're gonna get the boomerang, and then he is gets hit by the double permafrost. Well done. Sidestep. Oh my god.
The sidestep was clean. And Hyper with the boomerang. A lot of damage. Tara's also making his way over there as Carrier looking for a bit of an engage here. Gets Fates called back. The Cyclone's in from Cuz, but still trying to get more. Ona going to get knocked up before too much, but that is a fantastic Emperor's Divide. The Nara into the wall, though, to answer as Zeus gets right in the thick of things. Ona's going to go down, though, as Zeus going to get stunned up. Can Guma pull out all of these spears, though, is the question. The answer is absolutely yes. Cuz trying to find more, but now it's Arya. It's aiming, and KT wiped the floor with them.
It's a clean ace! Case in point.
Yeah, there we go. There's too much power. Too much power in the commentators today. As Zeus and Ona, they did this in their last series. Like, this is the classic. It's 23.5 minutes.
Unbelievable.
And they're just gonna duo this Baron. All right, I guess you can just get away with it. There's a teleport coming forward. Carrier. Oh my god, that damage from aiming is just massive. And now, the Fates call that comes through. Gumayusi knows that he's dead, but one for a Baron? We take those. Probably take those, right?
Like, yeah, Guma knows he's dead. Oh,
well,
no.
There's looking for an option here as aiming is going to get ulted and obliterated. There's the Moonfall. Cyclone getting a fair bit of damage here as Arya comes on in, scoops up two. Diana immediately falls down as now Zeus a phenomenal wallop there just to get a double stun, but KT still keeping themselves alive. The ulti comes through and Zeus will be taken down. Carrier out of this fight now as Arya chases down Faker, but he does have the Rift Walk. He should be able to get out of here. Masks or no masks on Arya's side. They're not able to burn for enough, but KT remove a decent amount of Baron buffs. Cassin is still going to be a threat and something that KT will have to deal with. I mean, right now, Faker is feeling pretty good about the situation. Emperor's Divide immediately Rift Walked as Cuz is going to come down. He will get here in time. Good Cyclone, lots of damage there. Onto Faker as he's going to have to go golden as well. Zeus decides he's just going to kill the pigeon, but Faker has already gone down as well. Zeus now finds himself on the wrong side of the rift. The teleport to come in, and he is going to be able to get out because there's no CC. He just TP's top and he'll keep pushing. All right, here's a hook shot, bit of a stun onto life here as Gumayusi dives on over as well. The Grey Health, I don't think will be enough, but in comes aiming. What? And the Devour comes through, all right. Life is just gonna walk this one out and say, what, you thought you could take on the Catfish? How dare you? I think it would be pretty cool.
Started up.
KT just gonna start this one, teleport in immediately as Faker's gone back. Coming from base here, it's a really good flanking angle as I don't think you want to flip for this one. Gumayusi's going to make his way around. Zeus dives on forward. That's a four-man ulti. It's the steal on the Baron. Emperor's Divide comes down as well, though, as KT are trying to fight back. Aiming is still alive, and they are just mopping the floor with them. Rascal, unkillable. Faker picks up one kill onto Arya, but otherwise, KT destroy them. Faker was thinking about a cheeky back. He wants to keep this last Baron alive, but it's not going to happen. That is another ace, and KT are going to try and destroy this base.
And surely they will be able to. Carrier going to be up in 20 seconds, but he by himself can absolutely not defend. And a baffling game number one for the T1 fans, but the KT fans looking great. Good team fight comp. Played out well, very cohesively, and gonna give them the 1-0 lead here.
Yeah, Cuz with the first pick, Wukong as well, 4-0 and 12, 16 out of 17 on the kill participation. Carrier gonna come through just to do a little bit more, but the Nexus will fall, and KT will claim game one in the telecom war.
Yeah. I know which player on T1 was in the promos. That's an easy one. As honestly, to me, the most impressive players Arya and Cuz. That Wukong combo together with the Azir, Arya getting fed in, and actually maybe that was the boost of confidence they need. Just a couple kills in the early game because he looks like a completely different player. I think Cuz had so much more impact.
The Braum for the disengage type option, as this would be an old school life special. A pick popularized by Spirit in the support position. Rushing that Zhonya's Hourglass, dropping flags on the skulls of his opponents. And it will be the Joven locked in. All right, game number 2. All right, the 7 KT fans here at LoL Park definitely raising their voices this time around. Got a little bit more gusto this time. Doing pretty good so far. Takes a lot of damage though, and Carrier's just gonna dive on top of him. Aiming, let's see whether he can turn this one. The exhaust comes through. Ren sets, looking to be set up, but doesn't actually get it. We'll therefore have to wait for that one to come back off cooldown, but gets out again, and Pierces are getting scary. Cuz moving up towards the top side. Let's see whether this one's going to work, as the wallop will connect, and Zeus nowhere to go. First blood going over to Rascal. KT off to a great start yet again.
That is something we'll accept as owner. Mostly here to cover so Zeus can actually get the shove in, and definitely needs to, because Cuz will be spotted on this ward. The real question is, do they know life is here?
Yeah, that's a nah. Backwards is okay. Cannon Barrage comes down. Rascal's trying to flash his way out. The Cyclone is very, very good. Life just spending some time in amongst the cannons, and once again, the Pirate will go down. Here in the LCK, another plate is going to go down, as there's the flash forward from Life. Looks to try and lock down Gumayusi, the flash forward. The Rens are stacking up, and there is no way that he's going to make it out of this one. Carrier looks to abyssally dive his way out. Good charm lands here in the mid lane as Bomb doing a lot of damage here from Faker, kiting around the Orb Deception very nicely. But there's an army of minions, and it looks like Arya will be able to make his way out.
His wave is pushing.
Yeah, Decoy comes out, another Cyclone very comfortably, and there is absolutely nowhere for this Gangplank to go. Just being bullied. It's like the tent that Cuz has up here. It must be glamping in the top lane right now.
He's having a really good time. You know, he's sipping on his drink. Life showed up for,
There's a
for
fridge.
a night as
There's
well.
a fridge in that tent,
Oh yeah,
man.
a well-stocked fridge with food, everything
yeah.
that you could possibly want, and it's working. KT gonna get first turbot here, and gonna extend their lead.
Yeah.
Turned out to be very, very wrong, so we'll see what actually ends up happening. As Yuma using another of the scouting / zoning items, and look at Cuz. Herald's being taken, but Cuz is looking for another play.
Yeah, Ari is down here as well. Everfrost is fantastic, and unfortunately, yeah, you can eat oranges, but you're not going to be K this time. And T1, they will answer with an outer turret in the mid lane. It's definitely high value, as there won't be a Cannon Barrage. There's Life, gets Fate's called back again as the charm lands one more time. Faker has to flash to get himself out of the way of it, and KT threatening but unable to get a kill in this mid lane.
Well, or second Elder, because we have seen first Elders not.
Yeah, it's the third Elder though that really does get the game going. As Cannon Barrage here in this mid lane just to get rid of KT is going to deny the charge from Shirley as well. So T1 just continuing to play great defense, and now it's under 1,000 gold the lead. And as well, whether Zeus going to hit 3 barrels and then all of KT will die, which is somewhat of a possibility. As Ona's going to get the smite off here. As Cuz taking a lot of damage. Cannon Barrage doing so much work. Zayas over the wall, gets the barrel in. Arya's going to get knocked up as well, as the Abyssal dive is fantastic. And Life is now running for the hills. That is
sitting in the right position.
Absolutely set up. Rascal does have half an R-bar right now. Feeling pretty good about that. As Ona slinks into the mist. Gumayusi now just dealing with this inner turret as aiming has started off the Elder Drake. Like you were talking about, it's all about the turn here. As Faker looking to get behind them, that package is about to be delivered as Rascal is running so quickly thanks to the Cloud Soul. Arya in position though to try and catch Faker on the flank. There's the charm, he walks straight into it. Everfrost is there as well, the flash Cyclone, but the package getting so much value! And now the Gnar can't really do too much as Life dives on in there. The Cyclone not getting what it can. Zayas is going to go down, but it's immediately traded as aiming is going to go down extraordinarily low. The Gnar into the wall though, but Gumayusi is untouched! And these rockets are so painful! Ona looking to get over this wall as Arya goes golden as well. Will he have a charm is the question. But the answer is it does not matter as Gumayusi locks down the kill. And T1 will claim the Elder Drake that they planned for, I guess, by giving away all of these elemental dragons.
Much more control there by T1. Faker.
And T1, they have KT so far on the ropes right now as there's the Cataclysm. Life is just going to die. As aiming will try and put as many sticks into him as possible. There's the Devour. There's the flash out as well as aiming's desperately trying to keep himself alive. It is not going to work whatsoever as the dragon is going to come down. However, there is a GA, so aiming survives for a little while longer. Arya goes golden as well. Zayas in a little bit of trouble as there's the Orbit Deception, but Arya is going to feel the wrath of the dragon one more time. Faker also still has his GA, remember guys, so he is absolutely fine. Cuz gonna get taken down. Gumayusi now chasing after Rascal. Chasing Nars is something that he had a bit of trouble with earlier on this week, but this time around he is absolutely fine. And T1, it's only Life left to defend these Nexus turrets. It looks like we're finally going to game number 3 in this series.
Well played by T1, unfortunately for KT. A nice, well-rounded and cohesive comp, but not quite finding the angles. And
it makes you think, you know, like the Kalista has felt like a little bit of a trap for a while. I see you. Those in chat that are saying that as soon as Kalista is picked, it's a loss, and we really haven't seen the power of this pick really utilized all that effectively so far in week 1 of summer. So maybe both of these teams will actually step away from the Kalista, moving into game 3, and we'll have a different experience, perhaps.
Much more creative draft that didn't really work together in the end, didn't really come together. KT does have a very nicely synergized draft, but this T1 draft is not only cohesive, it's also really good into what KT is trying to do. So many tools to keep Faker safe, and if either Faker or Guma stay alive, then...
Well,
gets me every time, man.
Yeah, there's a few extra T1 fans than KT fans in Lore Park at the moment. Won't be able to deny for too long as Rascal going to get gnarred back here by Zayas. Great Boulder is going to connect as well as Winter's Wrath comes out. And Rascal just chewing through his potion now. They haven't got it. Very strange. Got a bit of a fight here though. Dredgeline connects onto Faker. Charm is there as well as he Valkyries to get himself out again. There's the Cyclone doing a fair bit of work, but Life is going down very low. That's going to be First Blood Carrier, even able to get himself out of there. And KT not going to be so lucky as Zayas will get out, just being a great frontline, and T1 walk away with First Blood.
Zayas might be in trouble.
He is going to wallop, but Cuz is over here. There's the Nimbus Strike. Crush is going to be a decent avenue out, and Owner is here as Gumayusi going to have to cleanse, try and get out of the way of Life and aiming. But he's just 1 versus 2 down here. Owner turns up, decent stun, but the buffer of the Arctic Assault is good. Cuz in trouble though. Burns down and Owner picks up that kill as well. Make that a double as they'll secure it. And T1 3-0 in this game, looking so much better than the early games of both game 1 and 2. And now Keria and Ona looking for even more. That is an odd ultimate placement as the ulti comes through from aiming. Keria having to predict the killer instinct, and now some teleports to come through from both Arya and Rascal. There's the Spirit Rush over the wall. Keria shows them the door, and the ulti comes down. Cyclone's fantastic. Keria buys some time, but he is going to still be taken down. KT keep themselves alive. T1 don't lose too much as Valkyrie over the wall there from Faker. And KT looking to try and claim themselves this Drake as a reward.
Note that the teleport was available from Zeus, but T1 opted instead to just give up Keria. Not the biggest of deals. I don't know about this one though.
Yeah, Depth Charge comes on in. Charm will connect very comfortably, and Ona will just donate his life over.
Yeah, don't know about that one. Very unnecessary as T1.
Just nutty. Of course, Sejuani doesn't exactly need a whole lot. Winter's Rapier onto Faker. Valkyrie on cooldown. Ulti comes through here. Let's see whether Rascal can do it. Not exactly the most damage, as now Zeus in trouble as well. Aiming. Does he have the last shot is the question. He doesn't need it. Cuz going to pick that one up as the answering kill over here. T1 will take down Miss Piggy. What? Who is going to actually retain control and collect themselves any sort of answering objective? It looks like aiming on the bottom side is thinking about bottom outer turret. And elsewhere, T1 looking for a reset. Everyone on T1 heading gold as Cuz does a bit of a fake out before just stealing the blue buff. That was pretty cute. Faker's not going to have that one.
Ooh, Life.
And can Life do it again? Is the question. As Cuz gets over, there's the depth charge and there's the flash in. They do not want to leave anything up to chance, and Faker will be taken down. Even harder than it looks, and right now it looks difficult as Zeus fighting against Rascal here. Aiming's going to move on up. Ulti connected as now. Can Aiming do it? Yes, he very comfortably can.
Oh, the collapse. T1 making their way over. Easy for Aiming to pick up kills as such, as here they go again.
Yeah, Keria and Ona right in the area, but can Zeus survive for long enough is going to be the question, as Arya says absolutely not. It's Cuz that locks down the kill. Keria shows them the door and they gladly take it. That is 2 swift kills this time for KT. Want to collect themselves this one as, okay, Glacial Prison does connect onto Gumayushi, but he just cleanses it, and now Life finds the backline yet again. The Featherstorm comes down as Cuz just flashes on top of the Xayah. Gumayushi out of the fight immediately. It's the double kill. Both of the bottom lane members have been taken out. The Charm's there as well, and Arya is earning his spot here in Game 3. Faker as well taking a fair bit of damage as Zeus. Oh no, that is not the teleport you wanted, as the flash over, and Aiming will say thank you very much.
And now the gold lead swung towards KT. Peaking at the right moment at the end of the season when playoffs rolls around, like it's an easy choice.
Yeah,
but still absolutely. For KT it will be huge.
This is looking like an easy choice for KT to look for the kill onto Keria. It is going to be taken. Life also goes golden to try and keep himself alive. The flash comes through. He has that one prepared. And T1 lose their support. They do defend their inner turret though, and it's not really the end of the world. KT probably wanted to get a little bit more from that one.
Love this. Zeus though might have to teleport. I don't know if they can actually get this Drake. The damage is high.
Yep, Charm is going to connect there onto Keria. He absorbs the Orb of Deception though, as now KT will back away. They're not wanting to 50-50 this one, as Zeus will comfortably take this Drake. Not going to take the bait or anything like that. Not pulling the trigger on the teleport. Doesn't have Unsealed Spellbook, so can't teleport back in here, so they will be a man down.
I think they can get it.
Yeah, these rockets are very scary. Keria even coming on in as Arya finds the angle, looks for the Brawn. The Glacial Prison's in as well. As T1, they will, oh, they'll steal the Baron! Ona does it again, he suffers his life, but he's able to deny the Baron. It's like every single Baron just belongs to T1.
Yeah. Now Faker might hit another item spike. Keria, what?
Yeah, he's just diving on forward. Cuz does have the Cyclone. His decoy does a fair bit of work, but Life is just dead. The Cyclone, the next activation was fantastic at interrupting Zeus as he crushed his way forward. Charm will connect. Throwing phosphorus bombs and rockets over this wall. Engaging onto Faker is a mistake that they've made before, but they are going to do it again. He's going to package his way out, goes into the GA. The Drake is secured by Cuz, but can they win the fight? Aiming says yes as he takes down Carrier. Decent stopwatch from Cuz there as well, but Aiming has been taken down. Faker is so low, but Aria will be able to lock down that kill, and now Gumayusi is trying to stay alive against this Ari. It's not going to be enough though from the KT mid laner, and Rascal and Cuz will try to escape. They got the Drake though. It's pretty even as Ona will come on over. He's looking to try and turn it around, but it's not going to work for Cuz, and Ona will be able to lock that one up.
And that's huge, because that means that they can keep charging down the mid lane, at the very least get an inhibitor. I think ending is very ambitious, but we've seen T1 try before.
Yeah, they do have a fair bit of damage. It's hard for Rascal to close the gap, but he does have Glacial Prison available yet again.
They gotta back
and
off.
There's a minion wave.
Yeah, they gotta back off. Yeah, it's still not over. T1 have to be very careful how they navigate. Zeus!
Yeah, depth charge comes on in, and he is going to move on out of the way, but Aiming has found him. He thinks this is his opportunity as Zeus flashes to get over the wall. The Void Seeker is going to miss him. The flash in, and the Q will land! Turret falls down on the top side of the map, but that is so much space built for KT, because 4 versus 5, even with Baron, you're not going to be able to push.
Been able to do that before, and the slower the better, as the final Elemental Drake makes its way onto the Rift.
Yeah, Rascal off to the side will just dive into this pit, and they'll just burst this down. That is very comfortably taken. KT now thinking about just getting out of here. Rascal waiting for the Arctic Assault, and he will be able to utilize it to get over that wall. Carrier finds one. It's Aria who has to use the Spirit Rush to get himself out. Faker now has the package as they engage onto Ona. There's the package delivery into the backline. Aiming just explodes. He's taking so much damage down to his GA. Faker down to his as well, but the Nara to the backline is absolutely massive. Life goes golden, but Aiming is dead. Cuz wants to find Faker, and he will do so, but Gumayusi is still up. He has so much damage. Aria, can you do it? Is the question. The Void Seeker from Ona comes in, and Zeus has decided that this game is over. Ulti goes wide there from the Sejuani, and the solo lanes from KT need to do so much work here to keep this game alive. Trolled a little bit by this inhibitor, and the minion wave is not there. You can see Rascal.
He's gonna get it!
Yeah, he knows exactly what's going on here. Yep, the teleport towards that top lane as well. Can they get this inhibitor? I think they can. What the heck is going on, Chronicle? I'm so confused. Zeus is chasing down Rascal. He does connect that boomerang. The Arctic Assault's gonna need to be good, as Zeus moves towards that top side. And will run. Oh, just walks past him.
He doesn't know.
He makes it
TP!
out. Yeah, teleport. And Rascal will escape. Oh, the Nara into the wall, though. And Rascal is well and truly dead. It's going to take a little bit of time because he's pretty tanky, but he is very much going to be taken down. And as the dust settles, both teams get an inhib as... they're delaying the backs. Stagger the backs. Bit of an Overwatch term there for everyone, as we're just looking to stagger this for as long as possible.
This is really good.
Yeah. Oh, it's very sad. They will eventually take him down. All right, so that will keep him on cooldown for as long as possible. That is a minute. Void Seeker not going to find too much.
Oh, look at Life. He's on owner duty.
Yeah, looking for the side, as it is Owner that is going to find him here. Rascal just trying to be a big body in the front line. That's a great Orb of Deception across the Everfrost from Aria on the side. He's doing a great job getting them out of here. KT still on this Baron though. Owner over the wall. We've seen this movie so many times. He dives into the pit. Can he secure it? No, it's Cuz that locks down the Baron. But can they actually win the fight? Aria on the flank is doing so much work. And he dives into the back line. Looks for Faker, but it does not work. The GA is going to reign supreme. Double kill for Gumayusi. And Owner gets over. Looks for life here. Heartbreak's in, and it is Heartbreak for the KT fans. It's a quadra kill with just one going over to Owner for Gumayusi. And T1 will solidify the victory against KT and keep their domestic win streak alive.
Man, KT made them work for it. But what a series here. And even with this game going over to T1.
Oh man. Aria doing a whole bunch of damage on that Ari, really trying his very hardest, but in the end was not enough. The hiccup in the gold graph.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG interview translation, joined by Zeus and Gumayusi from T1 after taking down KT Roaster. You guys now on a 22 match win streak here in the LCK. How do you feel? Well, first off, even though we won today, it was not a clean win, so I think we really have to work harder. What about you, Kuma? Someone told you to beware of the summer KT Roaster, but you managed to take a win against him. How do you feel? It was definitely so difficult, We are not playing to make winning streak records, We are here to win championships. So I think we really have to improve ourselves in order to win the title. How was playing against KT Roaster in summer? Yeah, definitely the round 2 is going to be even tougher. However, T1 managed to get a victory after a very close series. And even though you guys did lose that game number 1, we had a lot of unconventional picks from T1. Camille for Kyria, Kassadin, Diana. Tell us about the draft. Well, I mean, we were trying to go for a dive comp with Kalista and Camille together. However, I think the opponent had a stronger comp, so we, lost the game. And then, we were able to witness that T1 is trying to change the drafting style heading into game number 2. So tell us about your strategy for the rest of the series. After playing the first game, I kind of figured that, GP will be way better than NAR. However, the opponents were bullying your GP on the top lane. You were 0-4 in the earlier phase of the game. How did you feel back then? I mean, the first stats was okay, but after getting multiple ganks, I got a little bit emotional, It was definitely unhappy. But still, I was able to kind of come back after winning some team fights. Indeed. Yeah, the team fight around the red buff was so on point. Landing some AoE damage behind the wall. So how did you find that perfect position? All 5 of the KT players were invading our red buff. So if they keep pushing, we were trying to kind of attack their overextension because they were kind of diving too much, too deep. And GP, I think the opponents were kind of disrespecting GP, to be honest. Moving on. So, Gumayusi, how was Zeus doing early on in that game? Well, me? Well, when I got onto the rift, I don't really pay attention to other laners dying. So he did die many times, but I was just telling him it's alright, it's not a problem. And I did believe that it's not gonna matter anyways. Did that help, Zeus? I was fighting against myself in that game to cover the top lane. And we had a phenomenal comeback after some multiple teamfight victory. However, KT Roaster was really fast with the objective controls. So how did T1 kind of see the entire situation? First off, Life's airy J4 was so hurtful. It was so painful. It kind of reminded me of the old memories, and also because he just loves Drake, so I didn't expect him to get every single Drake early on, but still, we were not too worried about the objective controls. However, T1 in game number 3 was able to kind of turn the tide after stealing the Baron. What was the focal point in that game? You even sold your boots. As an AD carry player, 100% crit is really important, but with that GA, I wasn't able to hit 100%. So, and also, Gale Force kind of guarantee you a certain amount of mobility. So I wanted to sell my boot in order to get more crit. Then when was the turning point for T1 to secure that crazy game of game number 3? Well, actually, after we almost like aced the opponents, we thought we won the game, but we actually couldn't end the game, so I was a little bit flustered. And then Kaisa was really aggressive during team fights later on. But our damage carriers were also able to kind of punish her overextension, so I thought we were able to kind of close out the game. And next week, you'll go against Live Sandbox and Daman Kia. I think both of them are really strong, so I think we really have to work hard. But still, what really matters is about us playing well on stage. We're going to focus on our own performance in that week number 3 schedule. So I think we have to play well in the upcoming matches, and also those two teams are really strong, so we should really work hard for the prep. And Zeus, today, Untara and Khan is here watching you guys supporting T1. Untara especially is going to enlist to the Korean Army tomorrow. They left the stadium. But anyways, hope you guys can send him a farewell message over to Untara. I had no idea that they were coming, and then Rascal actually right before the beginning of the game number 1, he told us Khan is like behind you guys. He's sitting out in the crowd, so I was really surprised, and also especially Untara. He has been making a lot of compliments about me, so it's a bummer that I will not be able to, see him for a while. But time flies, Take care. I'm not sure whether they can kind of make them feel happy, but still, that's a good message over to the former T1 top laners. What about you, Guma? Any message over to Khan or Untara? First off, Untara. Yeah, we've been hanging out. But, I could tell that his eyes were so empty as his farewell day was coming. But I hope you can take care well in the Korean Army, and also not only Untara but also to our fans. It was a very dicey series. T1 we in the end always managed to overcome all the hardships. So please keep supporting us, and we will always work hard to become perfect. This will be the end of the interview from the T1 players. Back to the analyst carpet space. Thank you.